Jenny McCarthy Show. Oh!
Welcome back to Jenny McCarthy Show. I'm Jenny McCarthy RHOBH. So excited. Lisa Rinna. She's coming in any second now. She's about to walk in. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock on Bravo. Lisa! Hi!
Jenny. Oh my God, you're so pretty.
I love you.
Hi. Oh my God.
I mean,
my wig?
you've never looked better, Lisa.
Really?
You know it.
And you've known me a long time, Jenny.
We do. I've been talking about you all
Long
morning.
time.
A long time.
You're a good one, Jenny, and I love you for it. You are a good one.
You are too.
Thank you.
And I'm going to bring it up again, but I used to take my little stroller with Evan and go into your store.
You did.
And shop there all the time.
You were such a good shopper at Belgrade. Thank you. You saved us many a time, Jenny.
That's so funny. And then remember I came over to borrow a coat?
Yes.
That's so weird of me to do because I would never ask anybody in my life for a favor, especially to borrow clothes from.
And I was happy to.
But you, to me, you're like my little fashion icon. Like,
Aww.
There's so many times when I would call you and be like, can you dress me for New Year's Eve? Can you?
You're so cute. I would have been a stylist, I think, if
100%.
If I wasn't doing what I'm doing now, I think a stylist would have been the most fun job ever.
I think so, too.
So fun.
Oh, I mean, well, you got a clothing line, so.
Well, yeah, so I kind of used it, and I'm making money off of it, Jenny.
I think, you went one better.
Way
than
better.
A stylist.
Like, yeah, maybe.
Is it still in QVC?
Yeah, I'm going after this. I have a show from 10 to midnight, 2-hour show tonight.
Okay, so watch it. And buy.
Live.
People buy.
10 to 12.
I've gotten the clothes from your collection, and I still have them and love them, and I wear them all the
They're cozy,
time.
right? They're comfortable.
So cozy. And kind of cool, like couture-y
Yeah,
looking.
they're chic.
Yeah, they are. That's the word. Thank you.
They're chic. They're cozy, comfy California chic.
Who's your fashion icon?
Jackie O.
Yeah.
Jackie O, I think. Kate Moss. Is really cool.
Yeah, you're right.
She's really good style. I mean, all the models. I've always loved all the models.
What about designers?
I love all of them. I mean, I'm obsessed with Tom Ford.
Me too. I was going to say Tom Ford.
Tom Ford, that show.
Right.
I love Marc Jacobs.
Yep.
I love them all. You know, you name it, I love them.
I know, I do too.
I
just
love
need
fashion.
more money.
I love it. I know we need to make more money so we can buy all couture.
Totally.
Right?
The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock on Bravo. Lisa Rinna is sitting in front of me. Long time friend. And I'm so happy for her.
And I'm so happy for you.
You've got now another friend on the show, Denise Richards.
You know Denise, don't you?
I've met her a couple times, and she's been nothing but awesome.
I love Denise, and we're trying to figure out how far back we go. We go back like 28 years, about as long as I've known you,
right?
I would say. Maybe even longer.
And you guys get along. Your chemistry is great.
Yeah, because we know so much about each other. We've been through many lives together.
Well, quickly explain the weird cycle of DNA that's been spread between you all.
You're going to learn more because, again, we've only aired 2 episodes.
Right.
So you're going to learn. I learned of more DNA that I didn't even know about. You're going to learn that in the next couple episodes.
Wow.
Denise and I have shared some things. Some things. Yeah. Okay. Her new husband, Aaron, happened to be married to Nicolette Sheridan. Now, the only other human married to Nicolette Sheridan was Harry Hamlin.
Wow.
Back 30 years ago, before I met him. And he was married to her for like a hot second, like 11 months.
Wow, that's quick.
And Aaron was only married to her for like 6 months.
And then what happened?
Well, that I don't know yet. I don't have that. All I know is it took 2 years to get the divorce. The divorce took longer than the marriage.
Holy shit balls.
Yeah.
And then where does Michael Bolton come in all of it?
Well, Michael Bolton. Okay, so Nicolette went to the Michael Bolton concert while Harry was still up at our place in Canada, which is now our place, but it was his place. And she came home early. She went to the Michael Bolton concert, and then she never came home.
Oh, my God. She left with Michael Bolton?
So she basically left Harry Hamlin for Michael Bolton.
Oh, my God.
And I say thank you always to Michael Bolton. And
right.
I say thank you, Michael Bolton, because without Michael Bolton, I would not have these beautiful children. I would not have my husband. And I always say thank you, Michael Bolton. I went up to him at the Polo Lounge a couple years ago, and I knelt on my knees, and I said, Michael, I have to thank you for my life.
You know what? That's genius.
And do you know what he said?
What?
You're welcome.
Of course he did.
He goes, you're so welcome. And he shook my hand, and it was such a great moment, Jenny.
It is a great moment.
I lived for it.
I love the I like Michael Bolton. I had him in here. I sang a song with him.
I love him.
I love that he knows how to take, the piss out of his image.
He does. And I'll tell you, again, thank you, Michael Bolton. And he was so like, you're so welcome. It was such a moment.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Now I have to get into the Housewives shows because I've been a fan of this show for a long time.
I know. Way before I was on.
I know. And I like to dissect the fuck out of this show.
I know you do, Jenny, so go. And Jenny, you've got me sitting here.
Yes!
So, honey, let's do it.
All right, so
you guys all better be fucking scared.
I'm
about now.
I'm like, listen, I had 2 canceled flights. I was in the airport for like 10 hours yesterday. I'm like, only for Rinna. I'm going to sit across from her and I want to know these things.
I know.
Okay, so whose idea was it to bring the bunny to the Andy Cohen shower?
Well,
did you come up with that creative idea?
It was a unicorn.
Whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, it was me, of course. Of course
genius.
I did. How funny was that? Because it was so big.
When I saw the picture, I was
Jenny.
screaming out loud.
Of course.
Oh, I love that.
You can't get those bunnies anymore. But Denise Richards did bring one of those bunnies. She found one.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Well, you got the attention for it, so it doesn't matter.
I always get it.
What alcohol did you partake
Consume?
in? Yes.
I'll tell you exactly.
Please, because I want some.
Okay, here's what you do. I had, and I'm going to name drop right now because it's so good. They had Kyle's birthday party a week before, and Kris Jenner was there. And we were at Kathy Hilton's house. It was really fabulous.
Wow.
And they were coming by with drinks, and I said to the bartender, I'll take a Kettle One vodka. And Kris Jenner goes, no, Belvedere only. And I said, why? She goes, because you'll never have a hangover. Never have a hangover. I drink Belvedere and I have to get up early and you won't have a hangover. So that clicked in my head. Now, Kathy didn't have Belvedere that night, so I switched to tequila, right? Because,
oh, shit.
Kind of if Kris Jenner speaks, you listen.
Yep.
So cut to the shower a week later. I go, they hand me a glass of rosé and I go, and I see that it was Lisa Vanderpump's rosé and I was like, no, I don't think I want that. I want a Belvedere. And so I started drinking Belvedere. Well, also, Belvedere makes you really have a good time.
Oh, my God.
So I had 2 or 3 Belvedere, soda, and lime. I lost track.
You were the life of the party.
I know, and I would not have ever guessed that, ever in a million years, Jenny. I mean, I'm a good time, but I'm not that good of a time.
Yeah, you are. And I was thinking how many of those housewives were giving you the side eye going,
I don't know. I didn't care.
You didn't give a fuck.
I didn't give a fuck, but I got every fucking 50 housewives. There were 50 of them.
Yeah.
Or 40. 40 to 50. I got them all up on the tables dancing.
I love
all
it.
of them. I was screaming at them. The whole thing. I got them all up.
What did you say? He gave you your life or career or whatever.
He gave you your life, or I forget what I said, but he gave you your life.
He got you paid.
Yeah.
All right. I want to dive into a little bit more of the show. So I don't know if you heard the interview I did with Nene Leakes over the Super Bowl.
I heard about it because it had started about me, right?
So I was coming to that show going, I need to defend Lisa Rinna because I know my girl, and there's no way that she's going to piss off Nene Leakes to the point where Nene Leakes is going to go, I need to go toe-to-toe with Rinna. So when Nene Leakes was on Andy Cohen's show, he said, who would you want to go toe-to-toe with? And he name-dropped you. What was your initial reaction?
Well, I didn't see it, but somebody sent it to me. And I saw it, and I thought, my initial reaction was, oh, fuck, what did I do to Nene Leakes? What did I say? Because, I piss everybody off.
Of course.
And I wasn't surprised that she said my name, but I was because
everyone was
like,
surprised.
I don't really know Nene that well. And anytime I've ever come across Nene, we've had nothing but, pleasantries. So I really had to rack my brain, and I thought, okay, well, I guess sooner or later it'll come out what I did. Like I was owning whatever I needed to own, and I didn't even know that it wasn't me.
Because Andy Cohen was also kind of like, really? I didn't see that coming.
Right?
Yeah. And so what were your people around? Which housewife called you to say, what the hell did you just do?
Well, I'm on a group text with a few housewives. We have a group text, and they all were like, what'd you do to Nene? Like, Rinna, what'd you do? And I'm like, guys, I don't know. I have no idea. And so you'll tell the rest of the story.
So basically I asked Nene and I said, what's up with Lisa Rinna? Why do you have beef with her? And she goes, you know what? I actually screwed up the name. I meant Lisa Vanderpump. And I was like, oh shit. That's amazing. And that makes more sense. But I still had to know the reason why. And it turns out that I guess Lisa Vanderpump screwed her over by having this pump restaurant when Nene wanted to have a piece of the action on that corner.
Right.
Hearing Nene's version, does that surprise you? Because it didn't surprise me.
Well, first I was really relieved.
Right.
I was like, phew. And I will tell you that about 4 years ago, Nene and I shared the same manager, who she still has as her manager. So 4 years ago, he told me that exact same story.
Wow. So you knew it.
I already knew it.
So you knew it to be true.
I believed it to be true.
Yeah.
At the time when he told me.
You have a source.
And then I heard Nene say it, and I was like, oh, okay, well. So I already had heard that.
And did any of the other housewives, when they heard the original story about Vanderpump, did the group text start to go like, holy shit, it's out there?
Well, I mean, it was, you have to watch this season. But I will say that it didn't surprise anybody, to be honest, in what's going on.
I want to bring this up because we both have known each other. We both have incredible. I'm bragging about myself too, but you're a hustler. I'm a hustler.
Yes.
We work hard.
We do.
We show up.
We do.
No matter what.
Right.
We're gonna work, and we're gonna work hard, and we're gonna try to be the best we can be at what we're doing.
Always.
So, what did you think when someone? I mean, could you ever imagine not showing up for 2 months to a job?
Okay. This is what I'm going to say first and foremost. I understand that everybody's grieving process is different, and our hearts have gone out, and we feel so deeply for Lisa Vanderpump and what she's been through.
Absolutely.
100%.
Saying that.
Okay. In saying that, what I'm the most disappointed in is the fact that she did not reach out to any of us. I've known Lisa a long time. And the fact that she didn't reach out to me and just say, hey, you know what? I am in pain and I'm suffering and I'm going to need to take a medical leave of absence. Go heal. And every single one of us would have said, you know what? Go heal. Go do what you need to do. But to not show up for work and not contact any of us for 2.5 months, I'm so disappointed in that behavior because I would imagine she's got 400 employees. I can imagine if one of her employees did that, they'd be fired. So the fact that Bravo took there were no consequences, she was able to just do that. And I guess the problem I have with it is I'm raising 2 teenage girls, and Harry and I've raised them to, you show up, you are professional, you're on time, and I don't care what you're going through, you show up for work.
Yes.
And if you can't, then you say to somebody, I am in trouble, help me. So that's what I'm the most sad about and disappointed, because I think it's a really bad example of women in the workplace, Jenny.
And then wouldn't you say, and I agree with you 100%, do you think then it's that she gets treated differently at Bravo?
I do.
Right. I agree. And why
she
is
has
that?
another show on Bravo. It's not a fair,
You're right.
It's not a fair playing field. I'm sorry, it's not.
So it's not just because she's necessarily like the OG of Beverly Hills, so to speak.
No.
She's got another hit show.
Another big hit show. Huge.
So they're letting her slide on this one.
That is my opinion. You guys can all fucking hate me if you want. I don't really fucking care. It's my opinion. And I'm extremely disappointed in all of them.
I don't blame you. I mean, you're working and
We are working our fucking asses off. She did half of a season. And then guess what? We do another half of a season, Jenny, that is unbelievable.
Well, I would imagine if you're going to stay quiet and not show up, you're going to become part of the story also as...
No, guess what? You don't, because out of sight, out of mind.
Wow.
So that's just the truth of it. We go on to make a really good kick-ass show without her.
Good for you guys. Would you say if all of a sudden you became the producer of the show, would you have her leave the show?
Well, I think there's a point where you have to make a choice. It's really up to her. I think if the tables were turned and it was me, my father passed away while I was filming, the
That's
show.
Right. He did.
And I filmed the show and I showed up. So I think if it were me, I would be fired. If I didn't show up for work for 2.5 months, Jenny, how about you? If you didn't come here for 2.5 months, would you have your job?
No, I would not have my job.
I mean, I send Lisa Vanderpump nothing but love. I really do. But I just think that isn't the way that we do business.
No, it's not the way we do business.
It's just not. And if you needed to take a medical leave of absence, then take it. Call one of us, text one of us. She's been friends with a lot of us for a long time and say, guys, I can't do this. She shot a whole season of Vanderpump Rules before she came to do our show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, she did, Jenny.
Wow.
So why can you do that, but all of a sudden you can't do our show?
You know, watching the first episode and watching the dog drama with Dorit, I was thinking you did a great job. Don't worry, publicist, she did a great job playing it. I thought I watched it and went, you know what? She manipulated once again a storyline right from the top with the dog. I felt like she had one of the workers, and she's going to kill me next time she sees me because she likes to yell at me too. But I felt like she told one of her workers, John, whoever it was, you say it. And I'm going to pretend like.
Because, Jenny, how many people do you know that go, don't talk about it, don't talk about it, don't talk about it, don't talk about it? To me, that means talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Does it not? I don't know.
Yes.
Call me crazy. I'm not a psychiatrist.
Well,
but
she's also a boss. I'd be like, listen, you're fired.
by
Shut
the way,
the fuck up.
that's going to come up next week because if you're my employee and you do something like that, you're fucking fired.
That's right.
Both of you Johns are fired.
Ooh.
Fired. Bye.
Ooh.
I mean, that's what I would do.
That's what I would do too.
But anyway, she didn't want to talk about it, Jenny. Don't talk about it.
Right?
Whatever you do, don't talk about it.
I was like, oh, here she goes trying to make a storyline right from the beginning.
Hi. Jenny, you're smart.
Not really. I'm just sucked into this fucking show so hardcore.
Yeah, well,
it's
so
fucking
am
crazy.
I. So are we all. Join the fucking club. But what do you think about these fans of hers?
Well, she's got it. I mean, she's definitely got an army.
Yeah, but here's the thing that I'm not happy about. And I spoke about it on Twitter the other day. Some of the cast members are getting death threats.
Wow.
And they're getting death threats against their children.
That's not cool.
Not cool.
I know, because I know that you defended yourself, and rightfully so.
Not cool.
You made a statement. I'm not going to get into it again because it's already been into it, but you apologized when you were completely innocent. I was telling Donnie about it yesterday, and he's like,
I got to say,
Say
innocent.
it.
And if
Innocent.
I weren't, I would cop to it
Yeah.
and say, here's the thing, those fucking cupcakes, it's going to be a story. It'll come out because it happened while we were filming.
Right.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. It was a day after her birthday, and no one from our show wished her a happy birthday. And I actually felt bad, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to wish her a happy birthday, and I'm going to do it in my funny, kick-ass Rinna way. And I had been watching Valley of the Dolls, and I had been gathering all these Valley of the Dolls pictures. And one of them was pink cupcakes. My mind, I go, pink cupcakes, how perfect. I'll send them to Vanderpump. I'll wish her a happy birthday. Because remember, Vanderpump was a part of that whole pill thing.
right.
She rode that wave with Dorit hard.
And she gave you little stabs of jokes.
So I thought, how
It was
funny.
It was funny.
I thought it was funny until
See,
it wasn't. And you know what?
know.
I never would have done that. I truly did not know that that's how her brother died. I really did
Of course
not
you
know.
didn't. I know you well enough to know that you're not going to fucking go and do that.
Ever. And I've already
You're
reached
forgiven.
out to her. She knows that I
She
I
knows.
meant no harm. But you know what? It doesn't look good. And I'm sorry that it
happened.
seems hurtful.
It happened. I have to ask you about Dorit's robbery. It seems a little bit suspicious.
Why do people think that?
I was going to ask you
Yeah.
because Erica's they cut to Erica's face of looking like, and it almost looked like it was, and they backed it up with Kyle's robbery, which was
Yes.
all over the news. We knew about it, and Dorit's was quiet, and we know
Yes.
PK owes a lot of money to people. So
Yes. Allegedly.
allegedly, sorry, we have a button
I say
for
that a lot. Allegedly.
I do
allegedly.
too. I do too. Allegedly. So it just didn't seem sincere.
Well, I hear you, and I hear the fans that are saying that. I will say that evidently they have found a lot of her merchandise, or a lot of her merchandise items. They have recovered them from the same heist as some of the other. There's been a lot of them.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, all I know is
Are you scared ever?
yeah, I got extra security at the house after Kyle was robbed,
I don't blame you.
for sure.
Yep.
Because here's the thing: you show a Hermes bag on the show, next week you're robbed.
Hell yeah.
That's what's happening.
Thank God I don't have any.
Right?
So I have to ask you before you go, because they're making you leave. How has the show, because I've known you for so long, but how has the show changed you? In hindsight, looking at it now, how's it changed you for the better or for the worse?
Okay, both. I think for the better, it has made me have more self-reflection and, take a look at, what part I play in the things that happen. And hopefully I've grown from that. I think I've grown a lot. And I think the show has taught me how to really speak up really say how I feel, which, I grew up stuffing my feelings, honey. I didn't,
Codependent city.
Honey, codependent. You never say how you feel ever.
No.
So it's freed me in a way to be able to speak my mind. Of course, I get shit for it now because I went the other way, but I'm okay with it because I speak the truth.
You really do.
That is what I can tell you. And I get in trouble for it, but that is who I am. Because here's the thing. If you lie, you have to figure out, you have to remember, what you said if you ever lie. If you tell the truth, I never have to worry about a thing. I just speak the truth, and you can hate me for it, but guess what? I don't have to ever cover my tracks.
That's 100% right.
Right?
100%. That's why I fucking say it like it is as much as I can.
And I taught my children that. I said, listen, if you get caught lying or anything, just say, caught red-handed. I did it. I was scared. I was afraid of how you guys would react. Anything.
So it did change you for the good.
It did. It changed me for the good. In the bad, I think I have anxiety and stress over, some things I've done, some things I've said. It's a scary show to do because, you put yourself out there.
You're judged hardcore.
Hardcore. And, again, it's our choice. We choose to do this. I also think I've really learned that you can never blame anybody for anything because we create everything that happens to us. Everything.
100% believe it.
Honey, everything.
But you also have to create it, though, to keep your job. You can't be flat Annie on the show.
Well, I was flat Annie supposedly last season, and they said, you're not
we
engaged.
Who said
enough.
that?
Vanderpump said, I don't know, I miss old Rinna. She's not that engaged. Kyle and Vanderpump said, she's just not that engaged. Well, guess what? I'm engaged this season. Careful what you wish for.
Do you know, I know she's got to go. You were allowed a pause because you gave so much.
I needed a little break, didn't I?
You did. You needed
a
reprieve.
I gave 3 years. I did. I gave 3 years of blood, sweat, and tears. So everybody needs a break. We all get hit on that show. Of course.
Right.
It's what happens.
What about your daughters real quick? Because they've gone through so much, and I love them. They're beautiful. You did such a good job. I know you guys, I swear.
No, just hold on. You know what's so great about the girls? I'm so proud of them because they've been open and honest about what they've gone through and what they're going through in this world that looks fabulous and wonderful. We all live this life. I'm proud of them. They are learning as they go. They're being open on their platforms, and they're helping people.
They really are.
And Jenny, that's what it's about.
Do you ever feel responsible for them ever getting shit on?
Yes, all the time, and it's heartbreaking.
Right?
Jenny, it's heartbreaking. But that's the business. That's our life. That would be their life even if they weren't on the show, even if they weren't my children.
True.
On social media, it's brutal. So I'm trying to teach them how to have really thick skin. And do not, here's the thing that Harry says, which I think is brilliant. I'll leave you with this. What other people think about you is none of your business.
I love that.
Think about that.
It's so true.
What other people think of you is none of your business. And if you can live your life that way, there's a freedom to that.
There is.
It's not easy.
Yeah. I agree. The same thing I always say, you know what? It belongs to them.
It's not about you. All you can do is live your life, your authentic life, and not give a shit. It's hard when you're a teenager, though.
It is.
To not give a shit about what other people think of you.
Trust me, I got a 16-year-old. I totally get it.
But it's not an easy world to live in right now.
You've done a great job, and I'm so proud of you, Lisa.
It's not easy, Jenny.
You shine like a diamond, bitch.
I love you. Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thank you, baby. So do you. I love you. How's my Donnie? Will you send him my love?
I will. He loves you too.
Donnie.
Oh my God, he adores you.
Love.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you guys tonight. Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock on Bravo. Also, Lisa Rinna collection on QVC at what time tonight?
10 to midnight.
I'm gonna watch
me and Sean Killinger.
I'm gonna kill. You're gonna kill it.
It's good stuff.
I'm gonna kill it with my credit card. We'll be right back. Yay! Take a picture with me real quick. Sorry.
Jenny McCarthy Show. Oh!